Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Rundown, where we talk about 2A news and conservative views. I will be your host today, Craig DeLuz, coming at you from the West Coast, the left coast, behind the Iron Curtain, otherwise known as the Sierras. But as we all know, I do not do this program by myself.
That's right. My name is Mike Pirowarski, and I am your co-host from the East Coast. That's the coast with the most from the co-host with the most here on the Rundown. 2A Views, conservative news. And I have a co-host with me today, and his name is
The Magnet.
No. We did this before. You don't whisper on air.
Oh, okay.
Louder. Say your name.
I'm the Magnet.
He's the
Magnet. We got to pump you up a little bit, brah.
Got to be louder. Like you're talking, like you're yelling at that woman over there. Hey, I'm Magnet. Say it like that.
Get some bass in your voice, son.
Every time. You do all the show prep, you're like, all right, you got it. We got it. This level, great. Okay, go. Hey, what's
up? All right, tell you what. We will give you an opportunity to warm up a little bit while we celebrate Taco Tuesday.
It's raining tacos from out of the sky. Tacos, no need to ask why. Just open your mouth and close your eyes. It's raining tacos.
It's raining tacos out in the street. Tacos, all you can eat. Lettuce and shells, cheese and meat. It's raining tacos. Yum, 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 yummity yum. It's like a treat.
That never gets old.
Today's lunch.
Very nice, very nice.
Free tacos, baby. Free tacos.
Excellent, sir. Excellent, sir. I believe for dinner tonight we will be doing tacos. It's just a question of what sort of tacos. I know my daughter's doing the cooking tonight, so she's got everything all kind of set up and planned out and made it a point. She's going to make homemade salsa, so it'll be delicious. Salsa.
You know, salsa is America's #1 condiment, right?
That's what I hear.
Salsa.
I'm in California, so we resemble that remark.
Yes, you do. Yes, you just say it right. Salsa.
Salsa.
Would you like to salsa?
Good stuff. So how are things going over there at Lion Arms?
Oh, not bad.
Louder.
No, we're starting to get busy. This summer is over.
Busy's good. Christmas is right around the corner, right?
I know. I can't wait.
Only 17 more Fridays to go.
There you go. Well, then there's Labor Day, right? Obviously, gotta get an AR on Labor Day.
Yep. Right. Then Oktoberfest. Right?
October. What is Oktoberfest without an AR?
Exactly right. Listen, you got to celebrate proper German heritage and get a gun to keep the government from killing you.
There you go. And I believe that. Now, when is Flag Day? Is that in
June 14th?
June 14th. Okay, so we missed Flag Day, but you can always get your post. There's a post Flag Day sale. I believe that can go until, September.
That's right. Yeah, it's like Flag Day plus 90. Yeah.
There you go. Then there's after Labor. There's the after Labor Day sale. So that's where you sell off all of the white ARs because you can't wear white after Labor Day. So you sell off all the white ARs at a discount.
I thought all ARs were white.
No, they're part of white supremacy, but they are not white.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
That's right. Proximity to whiteness.
Yeah,
they're white adjacent. There we go.
White adjacent. I like that. There we go.
Oh, good stuff. Hey, let's do this real quick, Mike, before we continue the show. Go ahead and give a quick shout out to all of our wonderful sponsors.
Yeah, let's say hi to Hitman Industries. That's hitmanindustries.net. Hitmanindustries.net. You got yourself an AR in the past 5 years. Probably got one of their barrels and you don't even know it. Well, now you can buy from them factory direct for your next AR build or re-barrel your current AR platform. That's hitmanindustries.net. California Republican Assembly fighting the good fight behind enemy lines. Make sure you take part in California's future today. Just keep a special eye on the California 6th congressional race as well. Hitman, or is it Hitman? I'm sorry. Hog Holsters. Get yourself over to Hog Holsters for the best and tactical concealed holsters on the market. That's HAWG holsters.com, hogholsters.com. Use the discount code The Rundown. It's all one word, all caps, no spaces. Get a little discount there for you. And if you want the best field gear, going outdoor gear, hunting gear, hiking gear, whatever it happens to be, it's everything but the gun at uscombatgear.com. And we've got one other sponsor today.
That's Lion Arms.
Tell them about it.
Hey, come get your AR. LionArmsUSA.com. And mention the rundown, you get 15% off.
15,
Right.
not 50. It ain't 50. 50
Not
good, but 15
50 good.
is very nice. 15 is
By the
very
way, 50 right now only worth about 32.
Hey, with inflation, I'll take whatever I can get.
Exactly right. That's right.
Hey, I want to encourage you folks. By the way, just a big announcement. I have gotten the endorsement for my congressional race of the California Republican Party. I guess they figured out that I'm part of the Republican wing of the Republican Party here in the state of California. So I'm officially the establishment candidate.
See, now that's
Don't tell
awesome.
them.
Yeah,
What?
That's awesome. Awesome. Congratulations. But I pictured the California Republican Party being like 8 people.
There are more Republicans in California than any other state in the country.
Yeah, and California is also.
Well, there happen to be twice as many Democrats, but we won't talk about that. that's beside the point. That is completely beside the point. But hey, what we're doing is we're trying to encourage people. Look, people are always like, guys who run for office, look, they're owned by the people who donate to them, right? By the people who put them in office. And what I'm hoping people will see is, well, I'll tell you what, hey, if I'm got to be for sale to run for office, why don't y'all pay for me?
That's it.
Why don't y'all buy me? I'm just being
2 for
funny.
1 sale.
Just being funny. But what we're doing is this. We're trying to get everybody to donate at least $10 and get 10 friends to do the same. It's real simple. Grassroots campaign. Anybody can afford $10. Just all you got to do, go over to CraigDeluze.com. That's CraigDeluze.com. Go there, hit the donate button, donate $10. That's all we're $10 at least. $10 or more. If you can do more, that's great. If you can't, that's fine. But then get 10 of your friends to do the same and say, look, y'all know. I mean, here you got someone who is a grassroots advocate for the fundamental right to keep and bear arms. Help a brother out.
I know how this works, Craig. I give $10, right? And then I get every one of my friends to give $10, and they get every one of their friends to give $10, and then I get a new car.
No, that's a pyramid scheme. That's illegal.
Oh, okay. I thought that's how it worked. I'm sorry. All right.
No.
I get you. I get to call you and say, vote for this.
Yes, you get to call me and say whatever you want.
That's right.
Doesn't mean I'll vote that way. But
Just remember the pictures I got in this phone. I think you're going to vote exactly the way I want you to.
I am not worried of the pictures that you have in that phone. Well, let me clarify. The fact that I am associated with you and some of the pictures you have in that phone.
That's it. You better hope I don't back up my phone and there's an iCloud leak.
Oh, there you go.
Here's
Just
Canada to
don't
lose.
whatever you do, don't pull a Hunter Biden. How about that? Don't pull a Hunter Biden.
Yeah.
Don't get high on crack and leave your phone at a computer shop. How about that one?
I'll come back for it next year.
Oh, y'all are too much. Y'all are too much. Let's go ahead and get into today's stories. All right, now starting off on our first story. Now, I just found this to be one of the most interesting things because you have Democrats who basically have insisted that nobody. By the way, one of the big things during the debate was they were talking about how, well, they're trying to corner Republicans, which is weird that Fox News is trying to do this, but corner Republicans on, do they support limitations on abortion? But they never asked those questions of Democrats. Well, one of the things that I thought the Republicans did very good job of during the debate was, well, why don't you ask Democrats? Because Democrats support abortion all the way up until birth. Well, then you had Mike's friend Jen Psaki come out and say, and like many Dems say, well, nobody supports abortion up until birth. Well, yeah. Well, thanks to the Washington Post, They put together not Washington Post, Washington Free Beacon, who put together a compilation of Democrats doing exactly what Republicans said that they do.
This claim that Democrats support abortion up until the moment of birth is entirely misleading. No one supports abortion up until birth.
Have you set any limit on it?
There are no limits.
You would veto any law with any limit on abortion?
I would veto any additional restrictions on abortion that are sent to my desk as governor, yes.
Through the third trimester. The third trimester goes all the way up to 40 weeks.
Okay, but to the end of the third trimester.
Yep, I don't think we have a limit in the bill.
Do you think there should be any limitation on abortion?
No, I do not.
The president has said very publicly is that he supports a woman's right to choose. I've never heard the president give a time frame on that.
Do you support any restrictions on abortion?
I don't.
Would you allow for any restriction on abortion, including an up to partial birth abortion?
I trust women and their doctors.
New York State has passed a new law that supporters say reaffirms women's reproductive rights.
And it legalizes abortion after 24 weeks.
We can have all kinds of arguments getting into the weeds about this, that, or the other thing.
Citizens of this United States are individuals that are born.
No one supports abortion up until birth.
No sound, Craig.
So we can clearly see the hypocrisy there, because the funny part is no one will ask a Democrat, okay, so do you support any limits on abortion? Well the idea is,
yeah. Oh yeah, go ahead.
I said that the point is that they don't. Well, I won't say none of them don't, but they're never asked. My whole thing is they're never asked the question. They're always trying to corner Republicans and say, if you supported abortion before birth, then you support an abortion ban. If you're a Republican, if you're a Democrat and you support abortion all the way up until birth, they say, well, you don't support abortion up until birth. I'm like, well, which is it?
Exactly. And again, it comes down to, it shows you what they're made of, right? We know the child becomes, viable about 32, 33 weeks. So there's 2 months right there that you're still waiting for natural birth. But if something happens, there's a medical emergency, you've got that viable child. They don't even care. They don't even care. Oh, we're just going to go right till the day or the moment the child is born. It's okay to have the abortion. So you can literally walk into the delivery room having contractions and go, you know what? I don't think I want the baby. Let's go ahead and abort it. And it's legal to do so with the policy.
Well, yeah, under their thing, it's and my thing is like this. I'm like, most Americans, and this is a poll after poll has said basically, most Americans support abortion up to 15 weeks, right, through the first trimester, and even after that, if it's to protect the life of the mother. I know Nikki Haley caught a lot of crap for her position, but what I thought about her position was this, because that's what she was talking about. Because you got some people who are like, no, we want to ban it altogether. You got some people who are like, well, no, 6 weeks. And I'm like, how about if we want to put restrictions, if we want to put limitations, why don't we at least do something that we can actually pass? And I just thought that was a decent position to take.
Well, I would tend to agree with you, but that's going to mean a ridiculous compromise that the Democrats want. They're going to say, okay, the until 2 weeks before. They're going to give you something crazy. Personally, Craig, you know how we feel the same way about abortion, but I think in the president's case, who's going to be the one signing off on this, I think we should support abortion to the 324th trimester for him.
To the 324th trimester? Let's see. How old is the president? You said there was not going to be any math on today's show.
That's right. He's 80, so that would be the 324th trimester, given the first 3, plus let's give him 3-4 months into the current year. So yeah, that's right. That would work out. Yeah.
What are you thinking, Magnet?
Will he even know what he's signing?
What?
Yeah, no.
Will he even know what he's signing?
No.
He won't even know. That is a topic for a whole nother show. The fact that we literally have a president who we are living weekend at Biden's.
That's it. Yeah, he aborted his brain about 10 years ago.
I'm just wondering. I'm really, honestly, seriously wondering who actually is running the administration.
Well, it's the former president number 44 and his crew.
Well, there you go. That's what. Who was talking? Someone was just. Newt Gingrich actually put out a tweet saying that exact thing. That, you know what, right now, it's Obama who is actually running that administration.
Third term. This is Obama's third term, with Hillary as the vice president and Biden as the front man.
Yeah, sadly, you would be correct. I would not disagree with you. I would not disagree with you one bit. Yeah. It is what it is. It is what it is. But like I said, on this particular issue, I'm like, I get what the right answer is and what the perfect answer is. But I also understand that there has to be a level where that is politically tenable. Where you can actually get something. I believe, this is my thing. I believe in incrementalism. I believe we didn't get where we are overnight. We're not going to be able to take it all back overnight. So let's get what I can while I'm there, and I'll come back for the rest later. And that's what Dems have done. Whether it's gun control, whether it's other social issues, taxes, whatever. They take you a bite at a time, and I'm like, let's start doing the same exact thing. Let's get what we can get, and let's come back for more later.
Let's do it.
Let's do it, man.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it the Biden way. We just want to compromise. And that's why, Craig, I don't like the idea of finding middle ground with them, because their version of compromise is they get 90%, we get 10.
Well, we know that the point is, number one, their idea of compromise is they get what they want. They just don't get it all at one time. My thing is, we do the same exact thing. We get what we want. We just don't get it all at one time.
Right. Yep. Absolutely.
And I think, like I said, right now, at least the polls show the numbers are on our side.
Yes, absolutely.
So let's do it while we got it.
With this blind claim of nobody cares, and everybody, when they have a chance, the moment to sit and think about it, they're like, hold on, you're telling us that as Democrats you want us to support the position that you could abort the baby moments before a natural birth? Yes. Yeah. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Well, but that's exactly what they want right now. Oddly enough.
Yeah. Yep.
All right, moving right along. Okay, so this next story, Biden tells another tall tale. So Joe Biden actually came out and made another claim. Now, we know that false claims are nothing new for Joe Biden. But in this particular case, Joe Biden actually came out and said that he convinced Strom Thurmond to vote for the Civil Rights Act. Really? When did this happen? Here's the quote.
Pause for just a moment. I thought things had changed. I was able to literally, not figuratively, talk Strom Thurmond into voting for the Civil Rights Act before he died. And I thought, well, maybe there's real progress. But hate never dies. It just hides. It hides under the rocks.
All right, Mike, you are a student of history.
Yes.
When did this happen? I mean, keep in mind, Strom Thurmond voted on the Civil Rights Act in 1964, which was well before Joe Biden was actually in the Senate, before he got elected to the Senate.
Not too much before, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was only about 8 years difference. Anyway, and he also says he got him to agree to sign it shortly before he died. Okay, so wait, so Strom Thurmond didn't sign it in 64. He signed it in what, 2000 when Strom died, I think 2000, 2002.
Something like that.
This guy doesn't know what he's talking about.
But Mike, the funny part was that, so in other words, what he's saying is when he voted against the Civil Rights Act, Strom Thurmond was a Democrat. Then he's saying when he got him to sign it and support it, he was a Republican.
Yeah.
Once again, I will continue to ask, when are they going to hold him accountable? When are they going to finally stand up and say, dude has lost his mind?
2003.
Is anybody hearing this?
100 years old. He died in 2003.
Yeah. I don't get it, man. I don't get why. Are Democrats not seeing this?
They don't.
I
care.
don't think.
They know he's the puppet. They don't care. They know what he says doesn't matter, and somebody else is making the decisions.
Well, and you got KJP, who was just like, she can't even say that. Remember, she used to say, well, he's vigorous and we can't even keep up with him. They don't even say that anymore. They just say, well, just look, his presidency has been historic. I'm like, yeah, it's been historically bad. Like Jimmy Carter is dancing because he's like, I'm not the worst president in modern history.
Yep, exactly right. Exactly right. And God's letting him live longer and longer every day to enjoy it. Yeah, but it's true, Craig. I heard they can't keep up with Joe Biden because every time they go check on his hospital bed, he's out wandering around in his underwear looking for pudding. Like, he's gone again. He's gone. Where'd he go? Somebody find out where he went.
The eagle is lost. The eagle is lost.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not getting this, man. And I want you to imagine if this were Donald Trump. If Donald Trump were running this kind of presidency, imagine how much